Hello and welcome back to Syrasi Plays Pokemon Crystal, NuzLocke. Where we last left off, we had been exploring the beautiful town of Ecruteak City and had beaten up some beautiful dancers and their beautiful Eevees. And now we are going to be looking into going towards that gym sort of thing. First we want to try to get Rat with Wings up, so we're going to put you in front of the party. That'll be a nice backup plan. I don't know if we have to go into the gym to signal the event. Let's see. Oh, old man. Morty, the gym leader, is absent. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Ho 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 ho. Haha, that's the name of the legendary Pokemon.
He just threw you out of the gym.
I'm gonna go in again, that little asshole. Oh, he's just doing this to everyone, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a piece of shit. He just kicked me out the door. Alright, fuck this shit. We're gonna go look for him. There's only one place in town we haven't looked yet, and that is in this burned out fucking tower. Uh-oh, who's this? Eusine? Eugene? How would you say that?
Eugene?
Eugene?
That'd be my guess.
Like Eugene, but...
Yeah, that's the only thing I would make
My
sense.
name's Eugene. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. Oh, his name is basically Suicune. But it's not... It doesn't have C in it. Is he Suicune in, like, human form? And you are? Syrasi? So. Glad to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune is in this burned tower, so I came to look. But where exactly could it be? I don't know.
Maybe if you looked, you could figure it out, because it's not that difficult.
Alright, let's talk to this weirdo. Oh, that's Morty. Ecruteak's gym leader has to study what are said to be the legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Eusine is here, so I've decided to investigate the tower with him. Oh, good for you, but... Oh, that's my rival. That's my rival. I need to level up a bit before I... Oh! It's a coffee! Coffee! Alright, what are we gonna do with you? I think... Teeth would be good for this. And I'm not going to make the mistake of Vine Whipping again. I learned my lesson there.
Looking at the levels for your rival, you're an okay level, but you're not a great level.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. Oh, thank God. I'm not risking another one because I would probably crit knowing my luck, so I'm gonna sleep powder that fucker. In fact, I might want to keep that coughing until I get a Grimer someday. Can you get Grimer in Crystal? Or is that...
should be able to.
Because I think Crystal doesn't have all of the Pokemon. It's just arbitrarily like, yeah, we're not including all of them.
Yeah, let me double check.
Let's see. I'm gonna try a regular Pokeball.
Yeah, you can get it, but you only can get it once you go to Kanto.
Oh, okay. So it would be a late game thing.
Yes.
Having a Weezing would be useful, though, having a strong poison type with decent tank stats, I believe.
Yeah,
they have high defense, right? No, that's Muck.
Let me see what it has. It might have high special defense.
I know it has high HP. If one gets close enough to it when it expels poisonous gas, the gas swirling inside it can be seen. Alright. Oh god, look it's a Grimer. That's really cute. Look at that shit.
Yep.
Let's see, what should I name him? Lung cancer. Yeah. Perfect! Lung cancer! Alright, so I'm actually going to go and get that one on our team now.
So it looks like Weezing has a lot of defense.
Wait, what's our team looking like right now? Rat with Wings, Stoner Bro, Flat. I think once we get Golbat, we'll switch it out. Okay. Actually, so I'll leave Coughing for now.
So level 22 is the highest that your rival has.
Oh, okay. So I could actually stand a chance if I grind a tiny little bit.
Yes.
I'm also going to level up Rat with Wings in the process of leveling up the others, because I need Rat with Wings to be at a better level. That rival is just, like, lurking over there. Little shit. I bet you don't even battle him here. You do. You do. He wouldn't be here if you weren't battling him. Oh, look, it's another Zubat. Good thing I already have one of you little shits. Alright, who are we going to switch into? Egg McMuffin. You can use the levels.
Especially since you want Egg McMuffin to be taking the gym.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be grinding before that gym anyway, because we've got a long way to go before we're ready for Morty. Supersonic. Yay! What a wonderful situation to be in. Alright, let's see if you can take it, Egg McMuffin. Uh-oh. Oh no, you hurt yourself. Only did 5 damage, though. That's a crit bite? Shit. Okay, Egg McMuffin's actually looking pretty decent. Well, to be fair, Zubat has never been an impressive Pokemon.
Yeah, fair.
Its stats are like obscenely low, but then it gets decent with Golbat, but it's not until Crobat that it's like usable, really.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense.
Oh, so close to level 21. I wonder how long it'll be before I have enough affection with Togepi to get it to evolve. How does affection increase in this? It's just winning battles, right?
There's a bunch of different things it is. Part of it's
Ooh.
taking steps.
This is Rock Smash.
I believe part of it's healing with items, part of it's winning battles, part of it's leveling up.
Healing with items, huh?
I believe so, if I remember
So
correctly.
if I use berries, it'll like me?
I believe so.
If I use
haven't taken a
berries,
look
will
in a
it
while.
love me? Alright, let's see. Egg McMuffin, go! Coughing wouldn't know self-destruct at this level, right? I think it only knows tackle. Because self-destruct is scary. Good thing Egg McMuffin's a tank.
Oh,
It's so weird to think of Togepi as a tank.
yeah, for real. I know you really like Shuckle. There's a place in Cianwood City where you can get a Shuckle for free.
Cianwood City is the island, right?
Yes. That if you have a Shuckle and you have high friendship with it, he'll let you keep it.
Wait, what? Can you explain
So,
that? I didn't quite understand what you were saying there.
this guy named Kirk wants to give the player his Shuckle, nicknamed Shuckle for safekeeping. This Shuckle has Kirk's trainer ID number and will act like an outsider in battle.
Can I nickname it is the thing.
No. But it is something they give you.
Okay, so that's ambiguous for my NuzLocke rules.
Mhm.
I'll think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I might be able to just catch one. Oh, HP up. Who do I want to have more HP? Probably Egg McMuffin.
Mm-hmm.
HP up. That's, I think, our first stat boosting item. Yeah, once we get Zubat, once we get Vlad to get to Golbat, that's when it'll leave the party.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Eradicate. Hello. You might know Hyper Fang, so we're gonna send in Vlad, because like McMuffin is now level 21. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not getting into a rival battle until I'm at least level parity.
Yeah, fair.
And having a Golbat going in would be helpful just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! It's a ghost move, but it still affects you, because it's not an attack.
Because reasons.
Yeah, it's always ambiguous as to when those rules apply, right?
Because, like, Thunder Shock doesn't affect ground types.
Thunder Wave, you mean?
That one.
Yeah. I finally got something right that you didn't. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm faster than it, so it's confused, and I have a chance to make it flinch.
Yep.
Good shit, good shit. Because, like, having a Crobat later on would be nice, but I'd rather have a Weezing, I'd say.
Yeah, fair. Crobat's definitely going to be more of a
Speed
sweeper.
damage dealer.
Yeah.
But its attack isn't amazing, as I remember.
No, it's pretty average. I mean, it's okay.
It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, is the thing.
Yeah, it is. It has a speed-based stat of 130,
That's pretty good.
and the attack is a 90, but a Weezing is going to have a considerable amount of defense. It has 120
Neat.
base stat, so it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's weird how those two poison types from Gen 1 are both relatively similar.
Mm-hmm.
Are we serious right now?
The only thing that Weezing doesn't have going for is just its slow speed. But that happens.
Oh, Muck is pretty slow too. Can you compare their stats right now?
Yeah, I'll do so.
That would be really interesting to see, like whether Muck or Weezing is like more optimal or something. Because I'm pretty sure Muck is better.
Muck has better attack, it has better defense, and has way better special defense.
So it's tankier.
Yeah,
and more damagey.
Weezing has better special attack. It's not much though. It has better defense, and it has slightly better speed.
I thought you said Muck had better defense.
No, it has better special defense.
Okay.
And Muck has better HP,
So they're both slightly different,
yeah.
but they're broadly similar.
They're very, very similar, yeah.
Okay. So it's not a huge difference.
I would generally...
I bet it's their moveset that's different.
I would say I would go with the Muck, though. I think the Muck is better overall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we're in the late game and I still have lung cancer on my team,
yeah,
then I'll consider that. But that's so far in the distance. But this is such a long game.
Yes, it is.
We're at the 4th of 16 gyms, and we're on episode 20.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a lot of grinding in the future that I'll probably end up doing off screen. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. And now you die.
So later on in the game, you can end up with an 80% chance of a Grimer.
That's good.
Well, actually, an 85% chance of a Muck or a Grimer. So
that's pretty damn good, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really want to get that gold bat before this fight.
Mm-hmm.
So many poison gas Pokemon in here. It must be hard to breathe.
It's a very strange place, because I'm guessing this was, like, even when it falls into disrepair, there's not a reason for this.
Yeah. Well, those kind of Pokemon are naturally gravitating towards areas that have that kind of stuff in it.
Fair.
Like, fire Pokemon naturally gravitate towards burned areas, places with lots of carbon.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the burned mansion is just, like, overrun with Growlithes or Vulpixes.
But, like, this one got burned, too. Where's the fire types?
Yeah. I guess the Coughings ate them all.
In Gold and Silver, you can end up with a 5% chance of a Magmar, but we're not getting that because we're playing Crystal.
Yeah. It's so arbitrary which Pokemon they left out of Crystal. It should have been like the comprehensive Game Boy Color game. But instead it's just like, no, we're just going to randomly have some that aren't here, so you can't just play single player and collect them all.
Yep, they want to make it so you have to at least...
have multiple versions to get all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's a smart marketing strategy.
It is, just an annoying one.
Yeah, because I never had friends, and I didn't want to buy a second Game Boy and a link cable.
Yeah, no.
Either that or my link cables would keep fucking breaking. Because my brothers all had Game Boys too, but yeah. I would have this one friend who would be a total dick, and he'd like trade you a Pokemon, but he'd ensure that yours would trade first, and then before his would transfer, he'd pull out the plug so he could keep the one he got from you. I stopped being friends with him after he did that.
Yeah, fair. That's
it was kind of a
dick move.
It's a huge dick move. Warning, big dick alert.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hurt me, no! Confuse me! This is gonna hurt.
Oh, damn.
Like, I knew even a crit wouldn't kill, but that was still alarming to see.
That's still quite scary.
Well, you're confused and I'm gonna heal. The noise continues even in the menu.
It's terrible. That's one of the things I liked about future gens, is it really does that a couple times, because, like, you know what the fuck's going on. Just stop yelling.
It's a really loud noise in the first gen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use another potion on you because I love you.
So, interesting thought I had.
Yeah?
So, Pokemon, like, Groudon control, like, the earth, and Kyogre the water.
Okay, you're getting the fuck out of there. Stoner Bro, you take this fucker down. What the fuck is happening? Critical hit Hyper Fang.
Yeah, that Hyper Fang's kicking some ass there.
Not against him.
So,
what were you saying?
Certain Pokemon control certain elements and things.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think happens when they're, like, captured by a Pokemon? What happened to those things they controlled?
What?
So, like, Celebi's, like, the protector of the forest.
Yeah.
And it probably needs to be present in order to be the protector of the forest.
That was not worth 35 XP.
What happens to those Pokemon? Like, what happens to the forest that Celebi protects? Or
oh, shit, it probably gets cut down.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
environmentally unsustainable. Or the trainer would, the Celebi would pressure the trainer to go back. Mm-hmm. Depending on how nice the trainer is.
But you would assume that the trainer would want to do that, or, like,
I don't think Celebi would agree to serve a trainer who didn't support its overall mission. Sort of like the legendary Pokemon in X and Y, the one that we never really know what it is.
Yeah.
It abandons its trainer, the king, because it realized he fucked up. He sacrificed 1,000 Pokemon to save it. It's like, no, dude, that's fucked up. I'm not going to stay with you. Spoiler alert for X and Y, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just... Pokemon can choose to leave their trainers. They just usually don't because they have Stockholm Syndrome.
And it makes sense because you have in Pokemon Platinum, Pearl, and Diamond that you have Giratina, which is effectively the Pokemon Devil, and you can catch the Pokemon Devil and the Pokemon Jesus.
You mean Bird Jesus?
Not Bird Jesus.
Have you heard the holy word of gospel of Bird Jesus?
But
Praise be to Lord Helix.
Yeah, you can have them in the same party. Both of them together.
Great. That's pretty great.
You think that they would have like some squabble about such things?
Yeah. That would be interesting. Sort of like having, what was it? Mewtwo and Mew in the same party before the whole thing happens in the first movie, which we still need to make you see.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do that tonight?
We might do that.
Yeah. If we have time tonight, we will definitely watch the first movie, and we're going to watch the version with the extended beginning with the spoiler alert. You might want to skip the next couple minutes of the video if you don't want a spoiler alert for the extended version of Pokemon the first movie, which was only released in Japan because it was considered too fucking dark for American audiences. So what happens is it shows Mewtwo before he hatched from the pod. And the reason that the doctor, the scientist guy who was doing all these experiments to clone Mew, was working on this was he wanted to clone his daughter. All he had left was her DNA because she died as a child. And he wanted to bring her back to life, was what he wanted to do. So he maintained like her brain in stasis and was going to clone her body to bring her back. It's a really, really fucked up thing. And what ends up happening is Mewtwo establishes a psychic link with this little girl's brain and gets to know her and becomes really close friends with her. And they explore her memories, and she teaches him about the world. And the other clone Pokemon stay with him too. But eventually something happens, and the other clone Pokemon die, and the girl dies, and it fucking traumatizes Mewtwo. And he can't handle this, so he directs his rage outward, and that's when he starts to break down and destroy shit.
Mm-hmm.
It really explains a lot about Mewtwo that the show just couldn't, the American audience couldn't handle, because it features the death of a child, and that's really taboo in American children's movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's not taboo in other things, but, you know, it's just not good.
Yeah, just a difference of how anime is from typical children's television.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they remove all sorts of things during the dub. I mean, guns, all sorts of things are removed.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
And they removed the cross-dressing scene, I think, with James.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they removed that, where I think James squeezes his breast, if I remember right.
James has boobs, apparently. Or fake boobs. It's not clear, but James has boobs and looks good in a bikini.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a little bit taboo in the U.S. because, we can't have gender non-conformity or straight bodies that don't match his normative expectations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
America. The Lightning American. Oh, I love Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah, he's just such an anomaly.
Right?
As far as that goes, like
as far as gym leaders go, there's no one quite like him.
There's no one that's called an American or any sort of like national identity.
Even though technically Black and White is supposed to take place in Pokemon New York City.
Yep. And Kalos is supposed to be France.
It is France. Mm-hmm. The map matches identically. Mm-hmm. There's even a few things that are culturally in the right place. Like there's that after you beat the game in X and Y, you get that final city on the far south. It's based on southern France. Mm-hmm. That's why you have to take a long train down there, because just like the time I took a long train down to southern France, it was it's kind of separated. There's like the north where a ton of people live, and then there's the south where a ton of people live in a big, relatively empty farmland area in between. Hurt yourself, hurt yourself, hurt yourself, hurt yourself. Aww. You're just gonna use a useless attack instead.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that leech life is just Vlad drinking out of the coffee?
I think it's literally just biting it and sucking its own juices or whatever. That's kind of hot. Except it's really not. It's really not hot. It is the opposite of hot. Did I just make that noise with my body? I think I did.
Yes, you did.
Fuck.
So, there's a lot of times in the Pokemon universe where it talks about, like, potions and things that are used. What do you think is the level of food that a Pokemon can eat to cure things like status ailments? Like they have the cookies, the ice cream, all that. Do you think there is a certain realm, like they can't eat shellfish, but they can eat like pasta or ice cream or
You
something?
can feed ice cream to the ice cream scoop Pokemon.
Mhm.
I don't know. Let's think about it for a bit. Like, I know dogs like ice cream.
Mhm.
Kind of just like the kind of treats you can feasibly imagine yourself giving to a pet that humans would have.
Mhm.
That seems to be the standard,
Yeah, fair. That makes sense.
at least in the imagination of the Pokemon world.
Mhm.
And I imagine these treats would all be especially designed for Pokemon. Like, there's special... Like, a human would be ill-advised to eat a dog treat.
Yeah.
But you can...
Mhm.
It just would probably make you feel sick because it's full of a lot of ingredients you wouldn't normally process. Like the reject meat from the factory.
Mhm.
But those dogs just gobble that shit up.
Do you think that that is like the Pokemon are so happy to have the treats? That's what cures the status ailments?
I think it's something curative about them too. They probably include
Mhm.
right. A lot of the raw healing ingredients are really bitter and Pokemon don't like them. So the explanation is that they put those ingredients in something tasty to make the Pokemon like it and not hate you for feeding it to them.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. And that also explains how, like, you don't want to... You're going to feed your Pokemon all that synthetic shit? Yeah, because you feed them nothing but organic, they'll hate you because it tastes like shit.
Mm-hmm. They need the meat.
Take that, organic elite.
So, there's all sorts of different types of grass, but it seems like it's the same everywhere. Like, do you think there's a reason for why the grass looks the same no matter where you go?
It might be specially curated Pokemon grass. Well, in the original games, the grass all looks the same. In certain other parts of the world, grass has significant variation. Like, I think it's Hoenn where they first introduced
the tall
grass. And different colors of grass, too, start popping up. And there was a thicker grass on the ground in the Ilex forest, and there were Pokemon appearing there all the time. So I think it's mostly about what kind of technology you're using at the time.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alright, let's do this. Stoner Bro's about to hit level 22.
Yep. Too bad it doesn't evolve to level 25.
I know, right? Well, we'll get there before the gym battle.
Yep.
Oh, he's like a tiny sliver away.
Mm-hmm.
Only Zubat was, like, less shitty of a Pokemon.
Yeah, once I get Skullbat, it might be a little bit better.
Yeah, once I get Zubat and Stoner Bro up to 22, I think I'll challenge the rival.
Sounds like a decent idea.
Oh, I meant to switch into Stoner Bro for this fight. Those crits with Hyper Fang are terrifying. We're gonna confuse you
I can
first.
see why Zubat's not doing damage. I didn't realize its base stat total was just garbage.
Yeah, it's just a shitty Pokemon. It relies on evolution to be useful. Oh, I might be able to just beat it outright.
Voltob's actually a pretty decent Pokemon, all things considered.
Yeah, the difference between Vlad and when it evolves is going to be significant. We're just going to notice, like, holy shit, we actually want to switch into Golbat now.
It more than doubles its special attack.
Yeah, that'll be great for Bite.
That's what I was thinking. It almost doubles its attack.
Ooh, it could be really good for this gym. But some of them know psychic moves, don't they?
Yeah, that's probably not going to be the best. But actually...
Well, they don't Dream Eater, right?
Dream Eater's the only one. So as long as it's not asleep.
If it goes asleep, we get it the fuck out of there.
Yes.
That will be the plan.
Or you use an Awakening. Either one works.
So close.
So this evolution doubles almost every one of its stats. That's pretty incredible.
That's why I always remember Zubat's just like a terrible Pokemon, but you work with it and it'll improve. Like if you check the difference between Gyarados and Magikarp.
Yeah, that is a ridiculous difference.
Like Gyarados' attack actually goes to like God tier, I believe.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable, all things considered.
I love Gyarados. You just need to watch out for those electric attacks.
No kidding. I just wish that its Mega Evolution would have made it an actual Dragon type.
Yeah, that was always disappointing. Like, it didn't... Dark type? Really? I mean, for the crunch, yeah, I can see that being useful, but that's the only reason.
And it boosts its attack a little bit, and then just has really high defenses, and that's pretty much all its Mega Evolution gives it. Which
To be fair, it's really good.
It is, but I just wish I had more speed to go with it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know.
Okay, Starter Bro, we can finally get leveled up here.
Yes, and it will be...
These Rattatas are almost not worth it from how much trouble they give with those Hyper Fangs.
Mm-hmm.
And they give so little EXP.
Magnitude's gonna do more damage on these.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should.
Because Rock Throw has a 95% chance of accuracy, Magnitude
I
is
thought it was
100.
90%. Ooh, Magnitude 9,
It
that's
might
gonna
be
hurt
90,
you.
I'm not sure. It's worth checking out.
For some reason, I remember Rock Throw being 90%.
You could very well be right.
And it might change over time, too. Level 22 is
90,
a good thing.
you're right. That was 95.
And its strength is 60?
50.
Shit.
And Magnitude has an average of 71.
Good thing is, having rock and ground type attacks means you can attack flying and other types.
True.
Rock is better as an offensive type than a defensive type, which is counterintuitive.
Rock Throw had an accuracy of 65% in the first gen.
Oh,
That's
no wonder it was
awful.
garbage. I remember it being really frustrating to use, but...
That is terrible.
Yeah.
Especially since it only has 15 PP. Like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah. For real, though. Oh, you're really close to level 22, too.
Eat it. Eat it and evolve.
Not bad, not bad. Eat your own kind! Eat its heart and absorb
probably
its
not gonna
energy!
evolve.
Oh god,
Oh,
that was
God.
terrible.
Oh, God.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna put you in the front of the party. Fuck Rat with Wings.
Yeah, Brack and Wings can do it later.
Now we can level that one up off screen.
Yup.
Okay, let's see. We might be able to get the rival battle in by the end of this episode. If I'm careful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is risky. No, you're not staying in. Egg McMuffin! Yeah, I'm not leaving you in against a Rattata. Those things are apparently deadly. I think it's like a 5% chance for Raticates because we've only seen one this whole time.
Yeah, you have in the tower a 5% chance of Eradicate, 50 of Rattata. Oh, that's in Gen 2.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
Gen
still
2.
same. I mean Gen 4.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, same though. 55% chance of a Rattata, 5 of Eradicate.
I feel like you're running into less Rattatas than that. Oh, it's so close. So close.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit further.
So fucking close. This has to be it. Oh, it's another Rattata. Yay!
God, that is for terrible.
Gonna speed this up a bit. Oh, use the wrong ability. Aha, well done. You're still not leveled up? Fucking
My
hell.
God.
Okay, you can do this. Okay, now we're running into a shit ton of Rattatas.
Yep.
Egg McMuffin!
Let's go ahead and get Egg McMuffin up a little bit anyways, because your rival is
There we
gonna have a ghost
go!
type.
At long last. So remember, the attack stat was 33. What? Vlad is evolving! It had around 50 some HP. What's it gonna be? What's it? Vlad has evolved into Golbat. Yes. Wunderbar.
It doubled its amount of teeth.
Let's see what it looks like now. Oh, it went up to 70 HP.
Mm-hmm.
That is now my best HP in the entire party.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, attack went up almost a huge amount.
Mm-hmm.
Those stats are real, like, compare. It's barely on par with Stoner Bro for attack, but its other stats are all really high in a way that Stoner Bros are not.
Yep.
It's got pretty average stats, actually. It just does, like, equal and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Its attack is nothing special, but all of its other stats are about equally good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? So this is happening. Okay, what's this fight gonna be? Oh, look, it's a Rattata. Well,
Eat it
let's
alive!
test out Vlad in battle. Let's see, because, oh, that sprite looks ugly.
Yeah, it's definitely not the greatest by any means.
Oh! It's still not as good as I was hoping it would be.
Yeah, it's still pretty decent.
To be fair, it's not a dark type, so if it had been sad, that would be death.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Vlad. Well done. Okay, we're gonna heal up these folks. They've fought long and hard for us. I said hard. I'm so funny. Why did I press that button? Okay, so we're gonna heal up our folks, and we're gonna go fight that rival person, or at least see what he's doing there. We'll decide whether we want to bash his face in. Next time on Syrasi Plays Pokemon Crystal, NuzLocke.